friends, it is the 11th of the month or later, and that means special release time. I'm very excited to share these 3 new stamp sets with you. Every month around the 11th of the month, we share 3 new stamp sets with our regular customers. Our club members get to see them on the 7th of the month, so they get a little sneak peek and an early time to buy them. But if you're not a club member, now's the time to see the stamp sets. Are you ready? I'm so excited to share them with you. Here we go. And I always do this, and I never know which one to share first. So I think we're going to share this one first. This one is called Hope for Us. And I'm very excited about this one because as I was making this stamp set, I really just, I tried to like go within and just kind of really think about what kind of stamp sets, what kind of stamps I wanted, just to share my kind of my beliefs, but also just my hope. And that's why it's called Hope for Us. So here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stamp sets on this one. And we have a great big believe. And you'll notice these shapes all match previous stamp sets. So you can easily combine this stamp set with past sets. So I always want to make sure that you're grabbing those older sets that you have in your collection of ours and using them again. So this believe, this leaf set also matches our Friends Forever stamp set, but it's beautiful, this believe. Then we have wish. Now this dandelion, you're kind of thinking, I don't recognize that from a previous stamp set, but really it's there. It's the thanks to you stamp set, but you take the agapantha and make it straight, and then you turn, there's an extra stamp on there, make sure you go check it out, turn it over and stamp it upside down, and you'll have that cute little dandelion. Then we have the love. Then we have dream, and all these match something. Dream, pray with a cross, hope with grass, peace with our butterfly from our Butterfly to Build stamp set. And then I had a little tiny bit of room over here on the corner, so I put, you are in my prayers. Isn't that cute? I really love this stamp set, and I can't wait to share with you what the design team did with this one. Now this stamp set was actually requested by a customer when I was at one of my conventions recently. It's called Quote to Love, and it's 1 Corinthians 13. And I'm very excited about this one because it's the love is patient, love is kind. And it's really, I did it in a really nice font, and of course I gave credit at the bottom. But then we have 2 little stamp sets at the bottom. One says, have I told you lately that I love you? And the other one says, I love you so very much. So this is a perfect background stamp to your cards. So think background when you think of this one. Can you imagine for a wedding or for Valentine's Day or an anniversary card or just, you know, just an everyday I love you card. So I have some samples to share with you on that one too. Now, this one is a smaller stamp set, and I love this one because our Stamped for You stamp set, so the one that goes on the back, is one of our most popular stamp sets. It's funny because when we travel for our conventions, we have Faylene that comes with us. She's a club member, and she travels with us, and she does our make and takes. And her goal all the time is to sell out of that stamp set because it's so popular. Stamped for You. Well, this is kind of like a Stamped for You #2, but I've called it Created for You, so it's a little different in the name, but it's again stamps for the back. So here we go. We have limited edition by, created by. Yes, I made this card just for you. Created by, and you put your initials there. Then this one has like a pretend UPC symbol, and it says this card is priceless. Then we have homemade for you, handmade for you with a cute little flower, made with love. And then this one is one of my favorites. It says, I spent hours creating this card just for you. Don't you dare throw it away. Isn't that cute? Now, the Don't You Dare Throw It Away is a separate stamp, so you can use that part on that stamp on any of the stamp sets on this one. But I wanted to make sure that I added that on there because that's kind of a fun one. So let me share some of the samples I have with you by our design team. Now, don't forget, there's tons more examples on our website. This is just a sampling of what they've sent in. So this one is by Emily, and it says, have I told you lately that I love you? So that's from the Quote to Love stamp set. And then the Hope for Us stamp set, she stamped the love onto patterned paper and cut it out. Isn't that beautiful? And then, of course, on the back, it says, this card is priceless. And then Emily signed the bottom. Isn't that adorable? I love that one. That's kind of fun. So I love that card, Emily. Now, this one is by Tammy. And she used the Quote to Love as a background stamp. Isn't that beautiful in the brown? And then she added some twine from the twinery and then just a heart die cut. So simple. This is probably a 5-minute card. Beautiful though. Look at how beautiful that is and how easy just to create just a little tiny bit. It's gorgeous. Now this one also is by Tammy, and she, simple again, I love it. So easy. It doesn't have to be difficult. She just stamped the wish, and she added a little gem and some pattern paper and a ribbon. Boom, done. Nice. Now this one is cute too. This is by Laura. And what she did was she stamped the love and she cut out. Now she used an X-Acto knife on this one. She said it has at the bottom, "You're in my prayers." And then she cut out those hearts to have it look like they're floating. Isn't that beautiful? And of course on the back, "Made with love." I love that one. Oh, now here's another beautiful one. This one is by Laura again, and she embossed onto shiny, shiny, gorgeous paper just the wish, and then she cut out around it. Cut around these rectangles, and then on the back she has the "created by," and she added her name. But I love how that looks embossed. It's just such a nice deep etch of the stamp. Now this one by Laura is adorable. Laura has told me she loves the animals for prints. Oh gosh, I can't remember this stamp name right off the bat, but she loves that zebra stamp that we have, and so she added the love right on top, and she cut out that heart again so she could see that zebra. Tons more. I love that. Isn't that cute? So make sure you check out our gallery because there's tons of other ideas. Now, club members, every 3 stamp sets you purchase, you do get a free storage sheet to store your stamps in. So keep that in mind as you're purchasing. Every 3 that you purchase, you get a free storage sheet. And club members also save. Regular price on the larger sets is only $10.95 for club members and $8.45 for the smaller sets. Regular price is $12.95, which you can't beat that. I dare anyone to try to beat that. Regular price $12.95 for a large stamp set, and then $9.95. Now, of course, our stamps are made in the USA proudly, and they are the highest quality photopolymer stamps that you can find. So thank you so much for joining me, and make sure again you check out that gallery. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.
It's alright.